All right, I am now going to demonstrate providing foot care on one foot. This skill will be done on your student partner or your candidate partner, so it'll be done on a real person, but for COVID purposes, I'm going to demonstrate on the mannequin. So I'm gonna get started. Hi, Mrs. Smith, my name is Patty. I'm here to be your CNA. I see your bed is locked in lowest position. Your call bell's in reach. I'm here to do foot care on you, is that okay? All right, I am going to pull your curtain closed 360 for privacy. Gather my supplies and get started. So for this skill, you'll need gloves, a waterproof barrier, 1 towel, 2 washcloths, soap and lotion, as well as a basin of water. So I'm gonna put on my gloves. All right, Mrs. Smith. I've tested the water to make sure that it's comfortable for me. Do you mind testing it to make sure it's comfortable for you? Excellent. When testing the water, you have to actually touch it. Doesn't matter whether it's with a gloved hand or an ungloved hand. So for this skill, I'm going to perform it on the bed because I'm using the mannequin. You can perform this skill sitting in a chair. The same rules apply. So if you, the first thing I'm gonna do is put a protective barrier under the foot. If you were doing this skill sitting in a chair, you would place that protective barrier on the floor. I know at the end I'm going to have to dry, so I like to place the towel up underneath the foot at this time. Actually, I'm gonna move everything up because I'm gonna need to bend Mrs. Smith's knees. Now I wanna make sure that she stays covered, so always make sure that she's covered. Okay, all right, Mrs. Smith, I'm gonna place your foot in the basin. Again, always making sure that the leg is not being moved unnaturally. So I'm gonna take my first washcloth, use it to get the foot wet, and now I'm gonna apply soap. For this skill, the 4-fold method is not required. Oops. I'm going to support the foot and wash the entire foot. Wash the heel, top of the foot, the bottom of the foot, and I make a big deal. I'm gonna wash between the toes. I'm gonna wash between each toe. Put that back in the basin. Place my washcloth in dirty linen. I'm gonna grab my clean washcloth, and now I'm gonna rinse the foot. Again, supporting it. You're not supposed to grab the ankle like I just did. You should support it from underneath. I'm gonna make a big deal about rinsing between each of the toes. Place my washcloth in dirty linen. I'm gonna move my basin off the bed now. Now I've got a dry towel to place her foot down on. Okay, now I'm gonna dry her foot. I'm gonna make a big deal about drying between the toes, and dry between each toe. Top of the foot, bottom of the foot. And now I'm going to apply a little bit of lotion. Always apply lotion to your gloved hand. Do not put lotion directly on the skin. And now I'm gonna put lotion on the top of the foot, the bottom of the foot, but not between the toes. Okay. And then I'm gonna take my towel and dry off any excess. I'm gonna remove my towel now, place it in dirty linen. I'm gonna remove my linen protector, place that in the trash. I'm going to recover. Mrs. Smith? Hey, Mrs. Smith, I've completed your foot care. So your bed is still locked in lowest position. Call bell is still within reach. As I leave, I'm going to open your privacy curtain. Is there anything else I can get for you? All right, I'm going to go discard my supplies. Open your curtain. I'm going to empty my water in the toilet. I'm going to rinse my basin. Empty my basin. I'm gonna dry my basin. You have to empty, rinse, and dry the basin to get credit for this step, so make sure you always empty, rinse, and dry your basin. Place that in dirty supply. I'm going to remove my gloves without contaminating myself. My glove just broke, so I think I may have touched myself. I'm going to self-correct and say I would not have contaminated myself while removing my gloves. Got my gloves in the trash. I'm going to verbalize washing my hands. My skill is complete.